Hello. Today I want to talk about detoxing. And one of the reasons why I want to talk about detoxing is because I've been doing a detox for 6 days. It's a 10-day detox, and this one is a sugar detox. And the only way I've been through the 6 days, so that I made it through the 6 days, is because the creator of this detox, which is Dr. Hyman, that I highly recommend you check his work. He said, more powerful than willpower is friend power. So I created this group with these beautiful ladies, and we're doing the detox, and it feels amazing. But what I realized this morning as I was having a conversation with one of the girls, she went out last night and she's doing the detox, no sugar. We all feel already that is so amazing, but you always have, you sometimes have the need to interact with other people. So she went out with some friends, and what happened is that the friends made fun of her and bullied her because she was being committed to this detox, and so she was saying no to a lot of the things that they were serving at the party. And I said, she was feeling a little low because this happened, and then I said, well, maybe you're realizing it's time to change some of the friends. And she was like, oh, really? I was like, no, not necessarily. But she said, then after that, she said, it might be that this is a detox too of my friends. And so I said, yes, when I started changing my ways of being, my ways of thinking, I had to change a lot of my friends. And I'm not saying that you get rid of people or you get rid of your job. I always say, be very gentle, but sometimes our lives require a detox. And let's start with the most important detox we should do. And this is to mentally detox. When I talk about consciousness in my classes, I learned it from Reverend Michael Beckwith that he says, the consciousness is like the ocean, and if you see the ocean has content, the ocean may have a boat floating in the ocean, may have a fish swimming in the ocean. You see the rock and the reef, and you ask yourself, is the boat, is the reef, is the fish the ocean? And your answer is no, it's not the ocean, but it's content in the ocean. So it's the same with your consciousness, with your mind. It's a vast ocean, your consciousness, but also you have content in that ocean of your consciousness. And that content is your thoughts, or are your thoughts. And this is the thing, sometimes we entertain so many bad thoughts, so many toxic thoughts, so many. And we clutter our mind, we feel sick because of it. And so that's one of the first things where we need to learn how to detox. So question to you, are you entertaining in your ocean of consciousness, in your mind, a lot of uninvited guests, a lot of thoughts of I am not enough, a lot of thoughts of life sucks, a lot of thoughts of I don't like that person, a lot of thoughts of what that person did to you 10 years ago or last week or yesterday? Are you constantly having those really low vibration, sick, toxic thoughts? One of the things that I've seen in these detoxes is that I'm more clear in my mind, and I'm even more aware because I won't go into details. I would love for you to check out the 10-day detox diet from Dr. Hyman if you're interested. But it's a sugar detox, and they have found that sugar, it brings fog to your brain. Fog, like you can't see clearly. And what I've seen in these 6 days, because I'm in day 6, I'm not done, is how much more clear I see and how sneaky those uninvited thoughts, those thoughts of lack, of what's not here yet, what needs to be fixed, of I'm not enough, they come so often because also that's what the world is talking about. If you turn the TV on, you see that most of the news are really negative news. If you watch a show, a lot of negativity on that show too. Negativity sells because that's what the brain is looking for. The brain is looking to make sure that it knows all of the negative elements of the environment so that you survive, so that you know how to survive. Well, the thing is that you are not in a survival environment. Unless you live somewhere else in the world where it's very hostile. These days we have the luxury to feel safe. At least you know that you're gonna have food and you're gonna have a shelter. Do you have a roof over your head? You know that the basics are covered, but still the brain has that way of looking up the negative. That's why there's always so many negative news. So many, when you go into conversation with friends, you talk about what's wrong or the life of the other person, what happened to them, gossip and all of these things that are cluttering our minds. So what do you have to detox your life from? I know that ever since I don't watch TV, I feel better. I know some people may argue with me, but it works for me, so you have to do what works for you. TV, is there some people in your life that are not bringing and not expanding you, but they're contracting you, and that you can detox for a little bit? Is there any behavior, any habits that are cluttering your life? Because I have this from my teacher, Reverend Michael Beckwith. It says, don't look for your dreams to become true, look to become true to your dreams. I'm going to say it one more time. Don't look for your dreams to become true. Look to become true to your dreams. What does that mean? It means to me that you don't get what you want. You get what you are. You get what you are. So you want all of these beautiful things in life. You want a bigger house. You want a beautiful relationship. You want to feel at peace with yourself. You want to heal from the past, from the wounds of the past. You want to travel, you want to start a career that it's what your soul's calling. You want all these beautiful things, and those beautiful things the universe says, here, yours, you deserve them. It's your birthright to have them. But the thing is that if there is a lot of clutter here, a lot of negative thinking, a lot of just heavy information that you're holding in your consciousness, then life cannot bring you that, or it brings it to you and then it holds in the door of your home, and your home here, this home, and it says, I want to give you all of this, but there's just so much clutter, I don't know where to put it. So in my book Free, what's coming up now in July, there is a full chapter that says clean your house. Clean your house, clean this mental home. And Stephanie says, where's that room, inside or home? Oh, okay. Well, you can also, I don't know what that question means exactly, but also you can declutter your house. One of the best ways to detoxing is get rid of things that you don't need anymore. All of those stuff. Sometimes when my house is all disorganized and I look at my mind, they're at the same level. When there's clutter around me, it's because my mind is cluttered. When I feel confused and all of that, I see my environment, I also see the confusion and the craziness. So what do you have to detox from? And right now I'm talking from my heart, because these 6 days of detoxing from sugar have brought so much clarity. The first 2 days sucked. I felt horrible, and thank God for this group that I did on WhatsApp where we're all supporting each other, because otherwise maybe I would have quit, and all of us, we have agreed on that. But now that I'm detoxing, I can see so much clearer what are the limiting beliefs that I'm holding, things that I'm doing to my body that are not great. And this is not about dogma. This is not about being rigid. This is not about just being extremely disciplined and anal about anything. No, this is about you remembering the truth of who you are. But sometimes it's harder to remember if we're cluttered with uninvited guests in this ocean of consciousness. So what are you eating? What are you putting in your mind and TV shows, TV what friends you're hanging out with, what thoughts are you bringing to your consciousness. All of that is so important for you to manifest the life of your dreams. Again, don't look for your dreams to come true. Become or look to become true to your dreams. That's it. Once you are in congruency with your dreams, you're clean, the universe is like, okay, here it goes. Here is everything you've been asking for. But are you the container for that beautiful life that you want? Are you being the container, or the container that you are is packed with drama, gossip, she did, lack of forgiveness, etc., etc., etc. Oh my God, you're such an angel. Thank you, the answer to my prayers. You're welcome, Eva Romero. You're welcome. If it's resonating with you, it's because your soul is recognizing this as a truth. Which detox process you recommend again? I joined late, I think. Well, I'm talking about detox as an analogy of detoxing our thoughts, detoxing our ways, our behaviors, our habits, maybe some friendships. And also you can, and this is the thing, the way you do one thing, you do everything. So doing this sugar detox has taught me dominion over mind, has taught me how sometimes we are controlled by external circumstances. So I highly recommend, if you really want to learn how to detox, you can do something like physical as, going into a sugar detox. And then it will show you in other ways. So my friend, who was feeling a little low this morning because her friends were not very nice to her last night, she said, I guess this is also a detox for that area of my life. Because she saw it more clearly. We are the average of the 5 people we hang out the most with. Someone said, I think it was Jim Rohn. So check out who is hanging out with you the most. What's hanging out around you the most? What vibrations? What conversations you have? As easy as just catch yourself talking. Are they words of grace and beauty and light and abundance? Or are you complaining and feeling that the world is hard and agreeing with other people that life is just very hard? Because guess what? What happens when you think life is hard? That's the evidence you find. That's the evidence you find. If you think life is friendly, that's the evidence you're gonna find. It's so simple, but so profound. Simple, but not easy to do for a monkey mind. I already explained what a monkey mind is in other videos. So don't look for your dreams to become true. Look to become true to your dreams. And then the other side of this card says, when we shift from negatively complaining to positively affirming, conditions change. Then complaining is no longer the operated law in our life. Freedom is. Freedom is. So maybe you have to detox from complaining. Choose one thing right now that you want to detox from the next 7 days. You can put it in the comments below. Something that one thing you choose. In my case, it was only sugar. I wasn't gonna focus in 1,000 things, just sugar. And see what happens. Again, don't believe what I say. Try it, test it, see if it works. You're welcome, Jennifer. You're welcome. It's so cool that you guys are listening. Give the thumbs up if you like this message. Share it with a friend if you think a friend could benefit from this. And I love you. Keep sending your questions. Keep sending your love. We're all growing together. We're all healing together. So this is a beautiful thing. I love you. And I'm going to say have a wonderful Saturday. Ciao, ciao.